Today we're diving into a game that's devouring my precious gamer dad hours, Rematch. And if you're like me, you're looking out for a competitive, fun title that respects your limited time, well, let's talk about Rematch, and is it a worthy contender for your gaming schedule? So at its core, Rematch is an arcade-style football or soccer game, very similar to the DNA of Rocket League that has that same immediate pick-up-and-play appeal, but Rematch carves out its own lane with a focus on player-controlled, on-foot soccer gameplay. The devs Slow Clap that brought you Sifu have infused this game with a surprising amount of depth, from the easy to learn basics of running, sliding, jumping, shooting, passing, but the higher achieving mastery of this game is really where the challenge lies. There's an incredible high ceiling of skill in this game where you can see it when you face it in matches, where you can see people seamlessly chain together dribbles, precise lobs, incredible tight turns, and moves like the split step dash or a quick 180 cut, leading to an incredible goal. And on the flip side, you have players like me that are just trying to learn the game and can't do hardly anything at all against players like that. So I'm still learning a ton about this game, but the skill ceiling is there, and I think that's going to add a lot of longevity to this game's lifespan, hopefully years and years down the road. But let's talk about what I think is the secret sauce of this game, and that is the addictive gameplay. Much like Rocket League, once a match ends, you click a simple button and you're right back into matchmaking, leading to that one more match mentality, and it's incredibly strong. Before you know it, hours can vanish. Matches are a brisk 6 minutes long, fast-paced, and full of frantic highlight reel moments, and this makes it a perfect game for gamer dads like myself who only have sometimes a couple matches worth of time they need to do. So if you have limited time, you can squeeze in a few matches. If you have several hours free to yourself for an evening, you can go on that competitive grind and try to climb up the ladder in ranked mode. But who is this game truly for? Is it for arcade-focused fans or simulation sports games fans? I think it could be both, but I really think if you're not into arcadey type of sports titles, this game may not be for you. But if you're willing to go into the over-the-top acrobatics, crazy awesome fluid player movement, and not being as much a tactical sports game with rules and all these types of things you have to worry about like offsides, then I think the competitive edge that Rematch brings, especially even right now in season 0, has a ton to offer, and the road ahead will probably be bigger and better if they continue to focus on the core gameplay they have at hand here with Rematch. But I do have one touching point I want to talk about that frustrates me with this game, and it's not necessarily the game's fault, it's more so the community. The ball hogging culture of players in this game, especially solo queuing, is disheartening and can ruin your gameplay experiences. It's really frustrating to watch a potential scoring opportunity evaporate because players on your team simply refuse to make simple passes, instead trying to be flashy and show all these cool things they can do, only to turn over the ball or take a not wise shot, let's just say that. So hopefully as the game matures and the community evolves, this will become less and less prevalent, especially in ranked modes, because not everybody has a full group of 5 they could jump into, or 3 or 4. Speaking of game modes, let's talk about the 3v3, the 4v4, and the 5v5. I've played all of them, but most of my hours have been in the 5v5 mode, which is the designated mode for ranked play, and I think this is where the game truly shines. The potential for complex strategy, team plays, and crazy over-the-top goals is amplified with 10 players on this arena field. The constant sliding, jumping, juggling of the ball in these arenas is just so much fun to behold, and when a team clicks in 5v5, it's a beautiful ballet of passes, tackles, and well-timed shots. So for fellow gamer dads that are on the fence about this game, here's my honest take. Give Rematch a shot. It's available on Game Pass, which means you can try it out without risking your cash for this investment, and it takes really no time out of your day. Quick 6-minute matches. It's easy to jump in and out, and it's incredibly accessible for you who have busy schedules. Rematch is off to a great start with season 0. The core gameplay loop is solid, the skill ceiling is high, offering long-term engagement, and there's a clear path for growth with this game. The devs have already expressed commitment to the issues with lag, desync bugs, and crossplay is a high priority. My main hope for this game is they continue to foster a community that's positive and aggressive tackling of any potential hackers or cheaters that may ruin this game's longevity down the road. I think a Rematch is a bright spot. Give it a shot, enjoy, and stay safe, and God bless.